the client said that me I and I'm like, no, this is your past life regression. But they were giving
Mm,
me saying that I have um, connection to Egypt, and I do. I love Egypt. I worked in an Egyptian museum as a tour
mm,
guide because I just love it. But
mm,
I love magic and I love the early science that they had. They
mm,
they were remarkable uh, civilization, but
mm. But they were an advanced civilization too, like, the where their stones are cut and how even like they said they couldn't rebuild the pyramids even in this day using all of the massive machinery that's on the earth. So they were actually more advanced than we were, different but more advanced because we can't replicate what they made.
spiritually they were probably more advanced too. But
Hmm.
we don't know because we know very little about what I feel like. I feel like their goals and my goals are the same, is to
Hmm.
not be a victim, but to grow spiritually and with wisdom. And they had the famous Library of Alexandria,
Hmm.
and where they saved knowledge from all the caravans and travelers that came to their cities, and they would store important knowledge to save it.
Hmm.
I do the same thing. Like, if the apocalypse happened today, I have saved medical uh, and survival videos and survival books on PDF and ebooks to to save so that I'm never caught without essential knowledge.
Hmm.
I don't ever want to be like, oh, I, I wish I had saved that. I saved
Hmm.
what I consider, I don't want to say sacred knowledge. I want to say vital knowledge.
Vital knowledge,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
life affirming knowledge, or
Okay. So would you like to walk through the door? Your horoscope can download the timeline of Egypt, one of your lifetimes. You might have had more there. If you want to walk through the door, we can go into that timeline and see what you were,
okay.
or we can move on.
Um, we can take a peek and
Yeah, okay.
okay.
So your subconscious is downloading that dimension right now for you to view. So go through the door.
Okay, I'm opening the door. I see a temple and I see the priest.
Look down and see what you're wearing.
I'm wearing sandals and a white loincloth.
Is there anything on your head or around your neck? Jewelry or headgear?
Yes, I have a headpiece. It's a cloth,
Hmm.
and I see I'm healthy and I'm male, and
Hmm. Ask your higher self, why are you here?
I am a priest in this temple.
What's the name of the temple and the priesthood?
I think it's the Temple of Thoth.
Okay, very good.
And
Is there any altar or objects, amulets, anything around the room?
I see that people come in one by one, they leave an offering, and then the priest, he says prayer with them, he burns some incense, and I see pots, and I see vases, I see a lot of stone.
Ask yourself, what spiritual abilities did you have in this lifetime as a priest of thought?
What special abilities did I have as a priest of Thoth? They did a sleep spell that they would induce a deep sleep, and then they would say incantations over the sleeping person, and it would produce healing in that person.
Wow.
And that was how the healing was done.
Hmm.
And the people had to bring an offering to the temple to be healed. And they could do other things too, but I think I specialized in healing.
Mm.
Like they could do illusion magic, I want to say, and they could also do curses, but I
Hmm.
think I specialized in healing.
Would you ask Thought, could you remove the curse of violence from your life? That's if you want to get rid of it, because it's nearly an ability now at this point.
I do, I want to get rid of it as far as, uh,
Being in control.
yeah, I don't want to, I want to get rid of uncontrolled or overblown violence.
Okay, so I want you to see Thought in front of you. Can you see him?
I see mighty Thoth in front of me, the ibis headed, and he's looking at me and he's holding a tablet and a quill,
Hmm.
and he,
So can you break this curse? Ask him, can you break the curse?
Thoth, will you break this curse of unnecessary violence? I am not a victim, but I am not a bully, and I want help controlling the the
Impulse.
anger and the impulse to be uh, violent. And please make me a peaceful warrior so I can be happy and yet safe. And I see his bird head looking at me, and his eye glows with a bright light. And now the darkness behind him makes his head stand out more clear. And I know that he's heard me, and I feel that he's going to give me what I asked for. And I will honor him by living a good life.
So I saw a golden book in my third eye, and it was Thoth pulled out a record, and then I could see like an Asian temple, like the symbol of an Asian temple. So I think they're doing an exchange because you in a past life you learned the peaceful warrior in Asia kind of incarnations, whereas you're asking Thoth now
That is
to remove.
that is good. Yes, the Asian, like Bruce Lee, is a peaceful warrior
Mhm.
because he never just goes beating up people for no reason. But
Yeah,
so he's a peaceful warrior, and he does practice the peaceful part. I never wanted to be uh, a billionaire. I just want to be a millionaire. And I never
mhm,
wanted 10 women. I just want one good woman. And I
mhm,
never want to be a bully or a MMA fighter. I just want to not get beat, beat up or victimized. I want to be
mhm,
able to defend myself and my family. I'm
mhm,
not, I want these impulses came from nature over millions of years for
mhm,
survival, but they can't overwhelm, they can't eclipse our good judgment. And Thoth is the god of good judgment, wisdom. And so he's going to give me wisdom to control those base impulses.
I'm going to ask him to imprint an energetic code in your energy field, and it's going to guide you through a series of experiences in your lifetime in 2020. And when those experiences are complete, the code will go back to Thoth. Would you like that?
I like that. Yes.
Now, I want to make sure that they're not like dramatic, life changing, life altering, just simple revelations that you have on a day to day thinking, not a physical remanifestation of your life, just a small revelation in the thoughts.
I like that.
Okay, let's see you do that. There's a new feeling coming in. Tell me how you feel.
I feel good and I see the color purple.
Okay. You can talk to Thought directly. What does he say?
Toth, I thank you for the wisdom you've shown me throughout my life. I remember seeing signs from you from so long ago when I was new to magic and studying, and I've grown. I've grown into a different person today,
Hmm.
but a lot of it was because you gave me good judgment, and so I'm going to take this good judgment to the next level, and I'm going to um, make the world a better place.
I just saw a flower. Okay. What does Thought say to that in response to that?
I see a happy baboon.
Yay.
I see a happy baboon. I think that's one of his forms is a baboon.
Hmm. Well, follow him. Where are you now?
I see the purple light again. I see a man in outer space in a spacesuit,
Hmm.
and I feel like he's an explorer.
Ask Thought, why are you here?
I see a doorway uh,
Hmm.
made of stone. It's not a doorway, it's a doorway without a door, so that's a hallway.
Hmm.
Stone. I. It's like there's no branching paths, just the one path. And
Just go, yeah. See where it's illuminated and go there. What's shiny?
I see symbols, but little meaning. I don't see much more meaning there.
Is there any symbol that's shining out? Because I saw a symbol when Thought arrived with the removal of the curse symbol.
I see the Ankh again.
Mm-hmm.
I see. It's like I'm in a stone underground chamber,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no light, but can still see the stone.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel trapped. And now
Ask Thought to appear beside you and tell you what you're looking at.
Toth appeared beside me, please, and show me what I'm looking at. I saw the Egyptian eye.
Mm-hmm.
I see the pyramid. I'm not getting clearer than this.
Okay. Do you want to ask Thought why you're here?
Why am I here? I see the hieroglyph of a woman, and her hands are like this,
Mm-hmm.
and she's looking this way.
So you're reading the hieroglyphics now.
Yeah, and I see the Oris bird again. I see the sun. I see a tomb. I can see a mummy. I see the desert, and I see I'm outside of that tomb or that underground place. I'm on the desert sand. I, I think the vision is over.
Okay, that's cool. You brought you to a temple
Yeah,
and space.
yeah,
Okay, so come back down to the room.
okay.
Oh no, sorry. Come back to the Ankh and the third eye of Egypt. So that's the portal that we went into through that dimension there. So do you want to accept uh Thought clearing the curse for you, by example? Or do you want to go back to your council and ask them that you're ready to become a peaceful warrior? They have all the charts of your life path in 2020 in the circle table room with all the people.
I am there and before the council.
We'll invite Toth in as well because he did offer a solution there.
I invite Toth in to the council chamber, and he is a big presence there, like
Mm-hmm.
a big energy there.
Mm-hmm.
And I say to them that I am ready to be a peaceful warrior, and I am going to live with honor and not anger,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to practice good judgment in all my affairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank you for your help.
Okay, so they're looking at your timelines on the table. It's all charts and stuff. Can you see that? I just saw Toth put a symbol down on the table. So, do you want to ask him what the symbol is?
What is the symbol?
What? Yeah, what does it stand for?
I see a sigil, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I see a sigil. Yes, I think I am ready now.
Okay. Okay, so look around the room. Thank you, Tosh. Thank you for showing yourself today and helping Alex become a peaceful warrior.
Thank
Just look around your council there. Do you want to ask them any questions in general about your life outside of the curse of violence, or would you like to know more about that?
you. Life is good. My life is good. And life is life, but I, I, it's good because I say it
Yeah,
is. And
you're creating it every day, brick by brick.
yes, I am creating a good life. Yes.
Okay, so just so you know, you can come back to this in your meditations and visualizations and visit this council. Your council is made up of all the different past life representatives, so where you might have finished one life and you're doing finishing out that storyline in this life, they're all represented around the table and they're all trying to build a timeline and weave a timeline for you to explore and complete runs and emotional journeys and abilities and gifts. So you can come in here anytime you want and to sit down with them and discuss like where you're going with your life and chart new frontiers with them.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
do you
That is good. That
do-
is good.
okay? Are you ready to come back out of hypnosis?
Yes.
Have you any final questions? We're in no rush.
No, I am good. I am good.
Do you feel like you are the peaceful warrior?
I am the peaceful warrior. Yes.
Okay, so I want you to come back into the circle room with the table, with the flowers, the water, and the cardboard box. I want you to go around and open that door, and there's a stairwell there. As we go up the stairwell, we're going to be coming out of your subconscious frequency, your subconscious mind, and coming back to your conscious waking mind. As you take a step up the stairs, you're feeling a little bit more alert. You're coming out of the subconscious. As you take another step up, you're going up. You're coming back to waking consciousness as you go up the stairs, one, two, three, up the steps. You're coming back to normal reality and you're back, Alex. So you can open your eyes.